Yeah. So far, do I recommend Putrajaya?
We are in Putrajaya.
Take two. I wasn't recording the first time.
Which is a city close to Kuala Lumpur. It's our first day trip from Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
We've been recommended to visit this place, although so far it doesn't look so inspiring.
Yeah, and it's about to piss down with the rain too, so maybe we should have just stayed in bed today. Anyway, Putrajaya, what is it famous for? Apparently the administrative buildings of Kuala Lumpur were moved to Putrajaya. There's a famous mosque.
This famous, beautiful mosque.
But we're fucking starving, so like, let's hope there's some good food here.
Yeah, it's very clean so far, very
Yeah.
different from Kuala Lumpur.
It feels quite sterile, and also, I mean, it might be the fact that it's raining and it's a Sunday, but there's nobody walking on the sidewalks. Like, just people in cars. It feels a little bit how I imagine like Turkmenistan to be.
Yeah, it feels a bit like a ghost town.
Yeah,
But yeah, the mosque, we can see it already from here. I think it's called
quite beautiful.
Pink Mosque.
Oh, really? That's
And
apt.
it has a pink dome.
Shit, the rain, shit.
So we are still waiting to visit Putrajaya, the center, because it's still raining AF. But we've discovered that the name Putrajaya comes from the name of the first Prime Minister of Malaysia, and is a combination of Putra, which means son, and Jaya means victory.
Means what?
Putra means son, and it's also part of the name of the first Prime Minister.
Okay.
And Jaya means, guess what?
It's Malaysian for
Victory.
victory. I was gonna say that. So it means sun victory.
Yeah.
It's not
Son,
sunny.
Song.
Oh,
Like
the sun.
Yeah.
Okay. Not like sun.
Do you want to say something?
Don't come to Putrajaya in a rainstorm.
Yeah, I would say if you want to take a day trip in Malaysia, check the forecast before.
Yeah, and like it's hard because I think the forecast is sometimes not always right because it could rain at like any moment's notice. But like,
Yeah, it rains every day in Malaysia.
but we didn't even check it at all today. So
Yeah, and it says that today it's raining the whole day.
yeah, but I think that's
Till
what
tomorrow.
it says every single day.
No,
Which I
usually
know it
it says like the time when it rains, which is generally like twice a day, 3 times a day.
Yeah.
None of the drivers picked us up, so we decided to just walk, and it's still raining. as
No,
you can
I mean there was a window period where it wasn't raining, and then it downpoured again. Now we're in another little period, but hopefully we made it to the restaurant. I think that's all we're gonna see in Putrajaya today. If you like this, subscribe. If you don't, it's understandable that you don't like this.
But there's the pink mosque there. In front of us is what is that palace?
that's
the
on the
government.
mall, I guess.
No, I think it's the government.
It's the mall. So you said there's like the Nando's in the middle of it. I don't know, probably is a
Yeah, right.
government palace, but apparently there's a Nando's in the government palace.
The sky looks nice there.
So where's the restaurant?
I don't know.
All this for 12 euros. 12 euros.
And you're waiting.
Oh my god, and also the
You're
dessert.
waiting for another.
Also the dessert we got too. Wow, this is very like slimy. It's a good question as to what this is because I completely forget the name of it, but I guess this is pumpkin. There's pumpkin in it.
So finally the rain stopped. It's not raining anymore, we hope. But by the way, this is the biggest mosque in Malaysia.
Yes, it's huge.
Yeah. And also the population of this city is 99% Muslim.
Yeah, you can see everyone walking around with their hijabs, which is very different from when you're in Kuala Lumpur. There are a lot of people, but then you go to the center and there's not a huge amount of people in hijab.
Yeah, and this is a quite
you rubbing your
new. This is no, I'm digesting, and this is a quite new city. We think around 100,000 people. But yeah, apparently it's like all this building around are like from the late 90s.
Oh, really?
When they decided to make this city the administrative
Yeah, it feels
part of Kuala Lumpur, right?
it definitely feels like a government city. Like there's some energy, but it's mainly like, yeah, I don't know. It's a bizarre feeling. Like everything feels wide open. Feels like a kind of government city, like Brasilia or like what are some of the other places? Canberra, which
Astana.
I've never been to any of them actually, so I
Astana.
don't know. Not Astana.
Yeah, although it's not a ghost city anymore.
Yeah,
At
people are out,
least.
but the storm looks like it's coming again.
Let's go sit in the Putrajaya. Oh my god, we have to learn the correct
It's
pronunciation.
not Putrid Vagina. Can you correct her?
But yeah, let's go there, see the name in big letters. I think it's really cool, the contrast.
Yes.
Especially now between this gray, blue sky and the pink.
Ah, yeah,
Oh,
it's really pretty, yeah.
It's a beautiful.
Also, I mean, you have like Kuala Lumpur, which is absolutely chaotic, big tall buildings and stuff. And here, you know, it's a little bit more peaceful, although now it's a bit not so peaceful. There's a lot going on, but
Yeah, it looks like I don't know, a different neighborhood of Kuala Lumpur.
absolutely, you feel like you could be in Indonesia or something. So this is the Prime Minister's office. I don't understand why the Prime Minister needs such a big office. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. What else to say? It's gorgeous. It looks like a palace. It's right next to the mosque. Yeah. So far, do I recommend Putrajaya?
Think, pray. So I think it's all from Putrajaya for today. There's
Yeah.
not much more to do in the city. We were looking for some attractions, but I don't see anything interesting to do.
Yeah, I think like in the end it was pretty much worth it. At first we were like, what the fuck are we doing here? But that was due to the rain. It's actually just a really cool atmosphere especially when you're in the square with the mosque and the palace, the Prime Minister's office. Yeah, you just feel really like you're in a different place. And it's just unique from other parts of Malaysia, particularly Kuala Lumpur, which is just, 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
What else? Something different.
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah. Like it's just, I guess it just surprised me because it seems on the surface like there's not much, but it's a really, surprisingly, it's actually a really cool place to just take a little day trip if you can.
Yeah, and it's very scenic, especially like when the sun starts to go down and you see this contrast between the buildings and the sky.
Absolutely. You kind of just stop everywhere and you stare for a while, and then you hear the music from the call to prayer in the background, and it's just very atmospheric.
Yeah, so that's all for this episode.
Yep. If you've been to Putrajaya, let us know what you think in the comments, or if you'd want to go.
Yeah.
Putrajaya.
And if you've made it so far, please like it
Yeah.
and subscribe. Okay, we are done going back to Kuala Lumpur, and of course it's raining again.
Rain, rain, rain.